about to get into production. What does that mean? Okay, let's go to GitHub. We're gonna create a new repository because we need GitHub to hold some code for us. Because GitHub has an amazing ecosystem built around it. Okay, so we're gonna just say Google Boxes. Okay, and then we're gonna click Create Repository. We're creating a new project. I already have the existing code or push an existing repository. So I'm gonna run this command right here. Copy it, and then I'm gonna paste it inside this project. But before we do that, let's look at git remote-v. If I ran this right now, I see nothing because I haven't linked this project to the GitHub project.
So when you do git and it has that blue git thing,
Yeah?
that means that you created a special folder on your computer, a git folder?
Yeah, exactly. I just told my computer hey, this folder is going to be a GitHub project. And remember, when we do that, there's a hidden file right here, right? Or a hidden folder, my bad, a hidden folder in here. And this has a whole bunch of configuration files. One day, if you guys get pro, you guys can touch this. But right now, you shouldn't even worry about it, okay? So, I've told my computer that this is a new GitHub repository. I went to GitHub and created a new repository, but yet we have yet to link them, okay? I've proven that to you when you git remote-v. This repository on my computer doesn't know where it should compare itself. So we copy this link, or this command right here. We do, copy this one, paste. Git remote add origin. I'm saying, what we're doing is what we call defining. We're saying, hey, I want you to understand this word origin, okay? Understand this word origin, and I want it to correspond to this URL, okay? So I hit enter. And now if we run git remote-v, we can see we have something called origin that corresponds to the URL that GitHub just gave us. This is review. Sorry for some of you who are bored. I'm trying to reinforce these concepts. So now we added a remote. Our GitHub project has exactly how much code? It has no code. We simply created it. We have not sent a single file to GitHub and told them to hold on to this code, right? Did we do it here? Yeah, we did. This GitHub project on our computer has code. This is one copy of the code. We have not yet pushed our code to production. So let's do that. And we're gonna run this command right here. Git push origin master. The -u signifies that we're going to compare our code to that code from now on. Now, I want you guys to go to Netlify and create an account. Every one of you, if you do not have one. There's a website called Netlify. I'm going to log in. Oops, did I go the wrong place? Okay, let's make sure our code is up here. If I save it, or if I refresh it, we can see that we have this code about to get into production. The reality is actually we're not in production yet. We're just on a GitHub website. I want us in production. What does production mean? So we're gonna go to Netlify. We're gonna create a new site from Git. And then we're gonna select GitHub. Oh, look at the 3 major players. I have accounts on all of these, but just know that we can use GitHub.
I have a question.
Yes.
So there's GitHub, GitLab, and Bitbucket and other stuff, but so are they really different from each other? And let's compare GitHub to GitLab, for example.
I mean, I haven't studied them well enough. I know that Coca-Cola is in fact different than Pepsi, but if you ask me, as someone who has drank both, I don't know what the difference is fundamentally. Yeah. They're just so close to me. They do the same thing.
Okay. But do you think you could just switch over to GitLab easily, or you think?
Of course, I use both of them. Yeah.
Okay.
So do you know what I'm doing right now, though? Did you just miss this?
You're creating something on Netlify.
Okay, we're going to Netlify. We see, remember a second ago, what did we just do, guys? We got our code to GitHub, okay? We got our code to GitHub. Notice that this tab says Spider-Man. There's some boxes here. This could be any website. Okay, that's not what the objective is here. So we go to create. We go to Netlify. We made an account. We selected new site. It's here because first you guys are all gonna have to do this linking step. Okay, I don't have that. I've already done it. But you guys are gonna have to link your accounts. If I click new site from Git, I select GitHub. Guess what I'm gonna do now? Now it's confirming that I'm authorized. It's looking for Google. Now it's saying that select a repo that you want to host. And what's the one we just made? Google News. So we're gonna look at what? Netlify is gonna look at what, guys? What's it looking at right here?
Master branch.
It's looking at the master branch. For some reason, Netlify says, hey, by default, I'm gonna look at the master branch. The reason why it does that is because everyone in the world agrees that the master branch is the most important branch. We just accept that. So, I'm gonna click one more button, deploy site. So, we can see that our site is currently deploying. In just a few moments, as in now, what do we see? If we go to Youthful Swan, Netlify, we can see what? Spider-Man and our boxes. What does that mean? Damn it. This is a production application. Anyone in the world can use it. I'm gonna share this with you guys. You guys can all use this. Use it per se. It's obviously a stupid website that has boxes. It's not useful, right? But the thing is like, with just a few buttons clicks, you guys can build something and show anyone, anywhere.
Okay,
This is a local thing. I cannot show anyone this. I give you guys this link, you click on it, I guarantee you it does not work. Okay? So now you know what production means. And now you know what local means. The end goal is to build products that people can use. If you cannot do that, nothing else matters. That is the end goal. Build something that people use. This is a production application here. This is a local application. These concepts are important. Okay? So I want you guys all to create a Netlify account, and you guys are gonna know how to do this. You're gonna have these steps memorized. How many buttons was it? It's like 3 or something. Obviously, we had to use our knowledge of Git. First, we had to get our code into master on Git. We had to hook up the website GitHub to Netlify. Afterwards, we could just click a couple buttons. Do you have any questions? No?
It's like a live preview demo of the website, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, the truth is they have big plans for Netlify. These people didn't build these tools for no reason. There's a company that does a service just like this, man. They're worth like almost $1 billion. It's called Heroku. This service can scale your application, right? So you guys haven't gotten into you guys don't even need to think about DevOps right now. Today, your application, there's 10 people using it. Next week, there's 1 million people using it. Can you make it run fast? That's a whole new set of problems, guys. We're not even gonna think about those problems in this class, to be honest with you. Those don't even matter right now. We gotta make it work first. So just know that tools like this, their objective is to make scaling easy for us. We can just click a button. They can make deployment easy, builds easy. You guys haven't had to do production builds yet either, because there are gonna be situations in which your code cannot live without following a couple steps. We need to sanitize the code, you know. There's a fucking word I'm looking for here. Minify, we gotta minify the code, yeah. There's a bunch of other steps that we haven't done yet. But we're working with 2 very simple files, index.html and CSS, so that's why it can be done easily. All right, no questions, I'm uploading this.